Hey guys, so today I have swatches of the Cuppycake collection from Baroness X. There are 4 polishes in this collection and they all have cupcake shaped glitters in them. You guys know how I am about different shaped glitters, so I was really excited about these because every time there's a new shape I get really excited. There are 3 Crellies and 1 glitter topper, so I will get into the swatches. So the first polish is Angel Cakes, and this is a white curly base with pink cupcake shaped glitters and then some pink hexes and various different sizes of gold hexes and some gold circles in there as well. So here is 1 coat of Angel Cakes. So you can see that this one is very thin. It's a little bit sheer. You do have to be careful not to get too much on your brush that it doesn't run down the sides of your nail. I did get a couple cupcake glitters on my first dip in, but I put them back into the bottle because with these kind of polishes you really want to be concerned with covering the nail with the base color on the first coat and then worry about the glitters in the second and third if you need it, because otherwise the ones that you get on the first coat are just going to be covered up anyway. So there is 1 coat of Angel Cakes. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Angel Cakes. This covers pretty well on 2 coats. It's not 100% opaque, so I am going to do 3. This polish, because it is such a light curly base, it's a very sheer curly base, it's going to have more of a delicate look than something that's mixed into like a stark white base. If you want something with a real hard stark white base, you would want to put this one over a white. So there is 2 coats of Angel Cakes. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a third coat. So here is 3 coats of Angel Cakes. So this one covers completely on 3 coats. I did have to set the bottle upside down though, and I'm still having to do a little bit of fishing to get the cupcake glitters out. Like I said, the formula is a little bit thin, so you just want to be careful to not have too much, or else it will run down the sides of the nail. So there is 3 coats of Angel Cakes. The next polish is Space Cakes, and this is a black jelly base with holographic silver cupcake glitters, holographic silver stars, very small bar glitters, and some blue metallic glitters mixed in as well. So here is 1 coat of Space Cakes. So this one also is a bit sheer. These kind of polishes really have to be sheer or else you'd never see any of the glitter. Formula is about the same as the last one. It might be a tiny bit thicker. I feel like it's a little bit less prone to running. I did have this sitting upside down to try to get the glitters to the top. I'm still not getting a ton of the large glitter though, but I haven't tried fishing for it yet just because I'm on the first coat. I don't usually worry about that until the second. So there is 1 coat of Space Cakes. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Space Cakes. So this one is completely opaque in 2 coats. It's nice that a curly base like this can be sheer enough to show the glitter, but opaque enough that you don't need more than 2 coats. I am having to fish a little bit to try to get the cupcake glitters out. Not bad. Sometimes I get one on its own, and then other times I have to fish for one. So there is 2 coats of Space Cakes. So the next polish is Baby Cakes, and this is that same sheer, delicate, white, curly base with pink and purple cupcake glitters, as well as pastel green, pink, purple, and yellow glitters mixed in. So here is 1 coat of Baby Cakes. The consistency on this one is about the same as Angel Cakes. It's a little bit thin. You want to be careful not to get too much on the brush or it'll run down the sides. I did have this one sitting upside down, and I feel like I'm getting a little bit more glitter than I got out of the other 2. So there is 1 coat of Baby Cakes. I'm going to let that dry and come back for a second coat. So here is 2 coats of Baby Cakes. This one still has some uneven spots, so I was going to need 3 coats. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to thicken up on me. Every once in a while I'll get a string that actually comes off, you can see that, comes off of the end of my nail and follows the brush. So there is 2 coats of baby cakes. You can see there's a little bit of a patchy spot there in my middle finger and my ring finger as well, so I'm going to let that dry and come back for a 3rd coat. So here is 3 coats of baby cakes. So this one covers completely on 3 coats. It has gotten quite thick as I go through these 3 coats. And like I said, this is kind of a soft, more delicate version of acrylic, so if you want this to be really stark and white, you would want to layer 1 coat over a white, which might actually work out better just based on how thick this is getting. Might be easier just to do 1 coat of this over white. So there is 3 coats of baby cakes. So the last polish is called Party Cakes, and this is a clear-based glitter topper with silver hollow cupcake glitters, and then a bunch of different shapes and sizes and colors of neon glitter as well. Some of these glitters are the transparent kind of neon glitter that does need to be put over white in order for them to pop, and the other ones are more solid. So I am layering this polish over Sally Hansen's White On. So here is Party Cakes. So I'm getting a decent amount of glitter out of this one just by dipping it into the bottle normally. I am going to have to swirl a little bit to get the same kind of coverage that I got on my pointer finger though. And I have had this bottle sitting upside down for a little while. There is a fine silver glitter that runs throughout this polish as well. And it does take a little bit of manipulation to move the glitter around on the nail to get it in the right spot so the coverage looks even. So there is Party Cakes. And that is the entire Cuppycake collection from Baroness X. According to the information that I got from Demi when she sent me these, this is just part 1 of 2, possibly more, cupcake themed collections. So I will link Baroness X down below so you guys can check these out if you're interested. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.